Okay. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, boys and girls. I miss y'all so much. This is my first Zoom that I'm going to record for you. You like my backdrop? Welcome to Mulkey Science Online. Woohoo! I miss y'all, and this is just so weird. We're going to do this virtually, and we're going to have a big discussion sometime this week about why it's important to stay at home. But right now, I just kind of wanted to put this out there and talk about what Mulkey Online Science is fixed to be. I have a list. You can't see it because it's messed up on my green screen, but I have all this printed out that I'm fixed to have to kind of go by, so it helps me remember. But I'm also posting this on Schoology for you that your parents can print out, but it's also just there on the page so y'all can figure it out and see it. Um, and we're going to kind of have class online, but the best part about everything is that they have canceled state tests, and so we are free to learn and free to have fun time, a lot more fun time learning than we normally have. So that will be nice. So let's talk about office hours. Science, fifth grade science office hours are from Monday, obviously Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the morning. Yes, you're going to have to get up if you want to talk to me. It's okay. You can get up by 9. I promise you, it's possible. And we will be using a lot of Schoology. So thankfully, we've done a lot of that. So it's going to be great. It's going to be fine. Everything's still on Schoology. I haven't taken off any links. In fact, I have added some, so it's great. And my head keeps going in and out, and there's my hand. So I'm getting used to this green screen. I made the background, so pardon me if my hair kind of disappears. So any activity that you're going to do is going to be that you do online, because everything's pretty much online unless you print something that I don't even know what that would be. You're going to be either using Schoology itself, or you're going to be using one of the websites that we have linked at the top. So that is going to be fine. There are going to be some new activities introduced that you have not done before, or maybe you have seen, but we have not done. When that occurs, I'm going to make a video and upload it onto Schoology so you know exactly what to do with that. So you don't have to worry about, I don't understand. I promise we're going to walk through this just like we do at home, at school, because now we're at home. So, some things you're going to need at home, just in case. You might need pencils and a pencil sharpener, because maybe I'm going to want you to draw something. So that means you need paper, white paper, and maybe some notebook paper. Okay. You never know. We might do something. You might want to have some crayons, markers, colored pencils. You don't have to have all three. Whoa, sorry, I hit my computer. Um, if you want to just have markers, that's fine. If you have crayons at home, that's fine. If you have colored pencils, that is fine. Um, so we're going to make up fun stuff to do. I got some ideas. Other things, we're going to be really creative on some ideas. And you're going to probably wonder, how am I going to show you this? Trust me, this is what Zoom is going to be all about. So if you really like to do arts and crafts and you have some stuff at home, like sidewalk chalk, clay, paint, string, yarn, marbles, rocks, buttons, stickers, sequins, fabric, colorful paper, tissue paper, cardstock, pipe cleaners, straws, whatever. Okay. Um, you're going to be maybe doing some fun stuff, comparing, making, doing. Um, we're going to be a little bit more free. It's not all about paper and hurry, hurry, hurry. You got to learn how to answer this question as long as you understand it. Okay, so here's the serious part. I do have expectations. This is still a classroom. This is still my classroom. This is still sponsored by Oxford School District. So I have 6 expectations I do expect you to follow. So this is still a classroom. You may not be sitting by your classmates, but we're still going to interact. Most Zooms, I'm hoping you will Zoom in and talk to me, but this is just my introductory video. Number 2, we're going to have digital interactions through comments on different activities. Okay. So I expect you to participate if I ask you to participate. If you're supposed to comment, you comment. That is an expectation. I also expect you to follow the directions that I give for that assignment. with commenting and things like that, you're going to do so without being silly, being hurtful, rude, inappropriate. Um, we're not going to do that. Yes, this is online, and you may do all sorts of crazy stuff with your friends online. This is Mulkey science online, so that's going to be totally different. Okay, no silly, no rude, no, woo, whatever. Mm-mm. This is school. Okay. Number 3, I expect you to complete the assignments. Okay. Um, it's not going to be you have 15 minutes to do it and I'm watching over you. You're going to have shorter assignments with longer to finish because this is something totally new for the entire United States right now. So we're learning together. However, I do expect it to be completed and turned in online if it gets turned in online or you comment or whatever. Number 4, students must Zoom with me at least once a week. That means sometime during the week between 9 and 10, Monday through Friday, you have to Zoom with me. Even if you just say, hey, I'm doing great. I don't have any questions. I'm good. I'm going to say thank you. I'm keeping up with this. You can Zoom me every day and we can talk. That's fine. We might, we can Zoom anytime you want to. If you are panicking about something, we can talk. But more about Zoom in just a minute. Number 5, if you're struggling with an activity, we will need to talk. Okay. You can shoot me an email and we'll set up a time to Zoom and we'll do that. Number 6, sometimes a bit of extra work may be assigned to help you with your learning. If you're not getting the concept just like we were in the classroom, I'm going to want to pull you aside and let's talk about this, or I would come to your desk and explain it, except I can't come to your house. You can't really raise your hand at any time during the day. So that's why it's important to do the work that I have assigned. And then if you get stuck, that's what you Zoom about the next day. So let's talk about Zoom for a second. We Anytime between 9 and 10, you can join my Zoom. I'm going to have a link on Schoology about that, and you can come in. You don't have to be there at 9. You could be there at 9:45. I'm going to be on the entire hour, so that is fine. If I ask you to draw the solar system or something that we're going to learn about, I'm just saying I'm going to make you draw something, and you draw it completely backwards, and you get confused, and you are upset about it or just totally confused Monday, well, then Tuesday morning you would get back on to Zoom and ask me a question about it. I could mute everybody else. We can talk about it personally. Then I can turn everybody back on, or maybe it's just you and me. So we will still get to talk, just me and you. So don't worry about not being able to ask questions. That is what Zoom is all about. It can just be us. We can have group conversations. We can have class question and answer. I promise this is going to work. Okay. So I just gave you expectations. If we don't follow the expectations, you still have consequences. Like I said, this is still school. So yeah, there are going to be no warnings because I don't see you that much. And with all these guidelines and you're alone, I think you should be able to finish the little things we give you. So there's no warnings. If you're rude to a classmate during a live Zoom, I'm going to contact your parent. Period. End of story. If you're not following activity directions and making silly, hurtful, or inappropriate comments, I'm going to contact a parent. If you do not complete any of your work during the week, like any of it, like you haven't done one lick, a principal is going to come to your house and talk to your parents about it. And I'm very serious. They are coming. If I don't hear from you for a week and you didn't tell me anything about y'all are, going to visit somebody because you haven't heard from them, you need to go take care of somebody. We're going to send somebody to find out what is going on and not trying to get you in trouble. We want to make sure everything is okay. Okay. So please just let me know. This is kind of like regular school. Like I said, if you're going to be absent, let me know. If you don't check in, let me know. Otherwise, we got to send somebody to find you. Okay. All right. So Those are some things I'm expecting of you, and I have promises that I need to make to you. So here's what my promise is to you, and that's what it's called, my promises to you. Um, Number one, no matter what, I still love you and you're still my kiddos. Y'all are my kids. I love y'all. I miss you. I want to give you hugs, give you high fives when you do great. We're just going to have to figure out some way to do that through virtual here. I can tap the screen or something. Boop, boop, boop. Do that. I can tap the screen and make myself disappear, and that can be like a fist bump. Number two, your science grade will not go down. It's not. Grades are still fluctuating right now because they're doing some things with it, but no matter what your quiz score is, no matter what you make on an ed puzzle, it's not going to make your grade go down. Most of the quizzes, most of the ed puzzles are going to be practice to help you understand, just like it always is. So don't worry that you've made some bad grades. You might get extra practice, but your grade is not going to go down. If you have a B right now, you're going to probably have a B at the end of the year, maybe even an A. Your grade can go up, it can't go down. Number three, if you need to Zoom me at any other time, not my office hour from 9 to 10, because you need to talk about something, and it doesn't even have to be about science, I want you to email me, jmulkey@oxfordsd.org, and we can make a Zoom happen and you can talk to me. Okay. I know sometimes you want to tell me something and you want to talk privately. I'm still here for that. We can still do that. No problem. Okay. Number four, we still have learning to do, but I'm going to make it fun as best I can through this. Once I know you understand a concept and you can prove that you're proficient in it, you're going to get a fun project to try with it. And we're going to be integrating some technology. You can use your computer or other things. And I want you to have fun with it. So I want you to have fun while I try to have fun with you. So number five, we might have surprise Zooms. I want to have at least one surprise Zoom a week. You might have to guess where I am. We might have a guest. We might do something fun, like a Zoom scavenger hunt or something in your house, and you have 30 seconds to come back with the item. You never know. So that'll be interesting. Number six, with no state tests, you get to be creative, and so do I. So we get to do something that we've never been able to do. And this might really change how school will be forever. And you're going to make that happen. So think about what you might want to try with Google Slides. Think about what you might want to try doing something else and video it. If you don't know much about Google Slides, maybe it's time to go find a YouTube video and figure it out. So I want you to think about thinking outside the box while also learning. So I really want y'all to have fun with me. All right. So I have a list of helpful hints. Okay. This is going to be something brand new for everybody. I know that you're watching stuff from Mr. Garner or whoever your math teacher is, your language teacher, social studies, maybe insights, PE, music, art, library. Everybody's going to give you stuff. You don't have to do all of this every day, but your main subjects you will, the four main subjects. So I want to give you some helpful hints overall for all of this while we're at home doing many different things. Some of you might be having to help watch a little brother or sister. Some of you might have to also help clean up around the house. Because I'm cleaning up around my house all the time. But I make my daughter help too. She's still in high school. So there's lots of things that you might also have to manage while you stay at home and try to work, because school is your job. So the first thing I want you to think about is you need to make a schedule. If you know that you have science Zoom at 9 and you have a question, then as soon as you get off Zooming with me, you might want to do your science. And then you might not have another Zoom until 1 o'clock. So, schedule out your day where you know where your Zooms are so you can talk to your teachers, and in between, do all your in between stuff, because we're not going to give you hours of work. I might give you 1 or 2 ed puzzles, and then you send me a sentence or two about it. You never know. Okay. So, it's not going to be as much work. Number two helpful hint, stick to the schedule the best you can. I have made myself a schedule. It goes all the way to like 8 o'clock at night. I mean, cleaning, dusting, doing science stuff, taking a walk with the dog. Um, I have to have a schedule. So try to do the schedule the best you can, but don't let it stress you out. Um, so what if it takes you only 15 minutes, then you've earned, to do something, you have extra time, but don't get all worked up if you mess up your schedule. Just try to do the best you can. Number three, do your schoolwork at a table. Try to make a place, maybe at your kitchen table, that's like when it's time to have do some work, sit at your desk or sit at a table like you would at school. So it's kind of like, this is my place to do my work. Don't go lay on the couch and do it. Don't go do it in your room. Try to sit at a table. That's going to help you try to complete it. That's just a little trick. Number four, work on your schoolwork every day, just like you do at school. You don't want it to pile up. Now, if something happens and you don't feel good one day or, whatever, and you have 2 days of work, okay. But don't go a whole week. The principal might have to come find you, but you're going to miss out a lot of stuff. And we want you to have fun and want you to enjoy your time at home. But also you still have to learn because we still got to learn. Number five. Number five might be the most important. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. We're going to make through this. This is history happening. We're going to change the world even through online learning. So we're not going to give up on any of this. So don't wig out. Number six, if you're having trouble staying focused, set a timer on a phone, microwave, whatever. If you think, if I can just sit here for 10 minutes and finish these math problems or finish this little thing on Schoology or whatever, set a timer for 10 minutes. And then when that 10 minutes is up, get up and walk away for a few minutes. Give yourself a break, just like you do in my class when you say you have to go to the bathroom and we just went, or you need some water and you don't really need water because you have a cup, you have a bottle on your desk. I get it. I know what you're doing. Look, you can't see this, but here's my Sonic cup. It goes with me everywhere. That has not changed. So, set timers to help you keep focused. I'm having a hard time focusing in this really long video, so I get it. Number seven, schedule some free time and outside time. Guys, it is so important not to stay inside the house all day long and be on some sort of device all day long. Yes, we're having to use these computers as learning right now. I know I used to give you free time on the computer and you loved it, but think about all those days, and there were plenty of them that we could not go outside for recess and you were just so excited that we finally got to go. Go outside. Even if it's just for a few minutes, just go get some sunshine. The sun actually shone today. It was fabulous. It's Saturday afternoon, so this is Saturday. Go outside. You've got to schedule that free time in there. Do some work, schedule some free time. Do some work, schedule some free time. And when you're done with school, you might have to do your chores. You might have to help watch somebody. You might be babysitting, feeding a dog. Guys, give yourself a break. That's why it's important to have our lunches so you can sit and talk to somebody. Zoom a friend. It's okay. We can all talk to our friends. We've been Zooming. All the teachers have been Zooming each other and calling each other on the phone. You have to have that. It's okay. Number 8, be extra kind to everybody. This is something nobody has ever experienced before. I mean, it's been over 100 years since we had the last pandemic. Yeah. So be extra kind. Everybody needs to be, extra kind. And then number 9, be a helper and encourage and thank others. Thank your mom and dad. Thank whoever you're staying with. Thank anybody that brings something to your house. Also, you might want to help somebody else. If you see somebody else's yard, the garbage can flipped over, pick it up for them. Little things like that. That's going to help everybody. Okay. So, I don't know. Now, I had to situate here. Ooh. Whew. Okay. So, you can tell I haven't had on makeup in about a week, and it feels great. All right, so we're going to talk about online learning, and I am reading. I know you can't. You go. This is what I'm reading, and this is going to be able to be seen on Schoology. I just want you to hear me say it, so you know exactly what's going on, and your parents can watch this. Hi, mom and dad. Yes, this is how I am in class. Just woo, crazy. Okay. So here we go. How to get ready for online learning, and yes, I'm having to read because it took me a while to type this out. So, right now I'm going to talk about science only because I really don't know what the math people are doing, the language. I mean, I'm talking to them, but we're talking about other things. Okay. So, this is just about science. On Schoology, under our Schoology page for your class is going to be a red folder. And that red folder is called username and passwords. If so, remember you have to click on the blue words, not the folder. And when you click on that, you're going to see your name only. Everybody can only see their name. I figured out something really cool I can do. So even though I can see everybody else's names, you can only see yours. And so in there, you can see a picture of your usernames and passwords for every website we use. All the ones that are up at the top, okay, with Brain Pop and all of that, everything is there for you with your username and password. This is what it's taken me about 2 days to work on because I had to make sure everything was correct. And so that took a while. I've been working on it all Saturday. It's 7:20 right now. I've been working on it since about 7:30 this morning with a few breaks. And then at the bottom of that, there's also a PDF you can print out. So if your parents want to print that out, you can download it, save it to the desktop. You need to make sure you have this. Okay. Now, what I need you to do with this is, because this is not the computer you've used in my room or anybody else's, or it might be, I have no clue. I need you to go into each website, and on here, you can't see it. Well, on here, yeah, because it's one I have down at the bottom, I list every website and what you're supposed to be doing. And I don't know why it reverses it, but that's what it's doing. I'm going to explain to you what you're going to do with every website. It might not go in the exact order of what's listed on the paper you print out, but it's there. Okay. So when you sign into each website, I want you to make sure you are bookmarking it and saving those usernames and passwords. Please, please, please. That's just going to make it easier. It doesn't bother me. It's just going to make things easier for you. Now, let me explain really fast. The first week of school, starting on the 23rd, all we're doing this week is making sure you can get online. We're going to practice Zooming each other. I might assign a few little things that are fun just to see if you can do it, and practice some online learning. Nothing is a grade. We're not even going to review science except for maybe in MobyMax that's already there, or if you haven't finished some ed puzzles, but we're just going to make sure we understand. This is like the first week of school all over again, except it's just the last 9 weeks. So this is just bizarre. Now, all of that, you'll get details Monday in the Zoom. So right now, just understand we're going to chill. So here's what we're doing with Quiz all year. Y'all have asked me, can we make a sign in? Can we make a sign in? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, not right now. It just started. Okay, guys, I got classes. You can make a sign in. I've created the classes. There is a video. You'll see something posted on Schoology. Watch the video of how you would make sign in, because it's a little bit different. Follow exactly what it says, or I'm going to take you out of the class and then contact your parent that you aren't following directions. But you have to use the username and password that I have given you. Okay? You have to. Brain Pop. I know we've used very little Brain Pop this year. I've maybe just shown you the videos. Because this took me forever, the reason it did is because I made everybody a Brain Pop account. So you can use the username and password that I gave you, and you can poke around. There's lots more than science there, so you can just see. And we're going to practice some Brain Pop this week. Gizmos. If you didn't have an account before, because some of y'all maybe were absent, you have an account now. use the username and password. Guess where you're going to find it? On that sheet. Play around. There's some old stuff in there I just left there for you to look at. I feel like I'm wiggling here. Okay. Vocabulary. I think y'all know that, so we're good. Just make sure you can sign in, save that password. Kahoot. That's not going to be able to do with online learning because you'd have to see my screen, and I have no clue how we're going to do that. But I didn't want to take it out because when we get back to school, we'll use it. Ed Puzzle. I think everybody's cool with how to get into Ed Puzzle. You have your username and password. If you did not finish the stuff that Miss Peters assigned you, I need you to do that. That's going to be a good thing. Brain Pop Junior. You have the generic code to get in. You can save it. That's fine. We will not be. Brain Pop Junior is kind of for kindergarten through first grade, maybe, but it helps break some things down if we're talking about plants, because we're going to go back and review photosynthesis and things like that. So that's going to help you too. So that's there. GimKit. Yeah, I'm going to get back on that. We should, and now I have time to make some GimKits. So we're going to get back on GimKit, and I have a way for y'all to play at home too. Edulastic. Okay, so we're going to do some assessments, not like big old tests, smaller little assessments to make sure we understand. Nothing horrible, I promise. Mulkey promise. MobyMax. We're going to be doing a lot of MobyMax because this is going to kind of take the place of you taking notes, which I'm sure you're like, woohoo! Just make sure you can get in there, finish some stuff that might be assigned to you right now, and get your brain back in the sciencey mode, okay? USA test prep. This is where we took our benchmark test. Obviously, we're not taking a benchmark test, but USA test prep does a lot more than benchmark test. Trust me. So I'm going to show you some things in that. That's something we're going to practice this week. Go formative. Remember that was something we started playing with because I had just learned about it. I believe that Miss Peters did some stuff with you on that too. So practice. Make sure you can get in Go formative. We're almost through. Hang on. All right. So last one is called Flipgrid. We've never used it. You don't know anything about it. I know that much about it, like the size of my glasses. Okay. I'm learning about it. You're going to love it. Trust me. It's one of the ones that you can actually put on your phone. So we could be outside doing it if we want to. So I'm not giving you any instructions on Flipgrid yet. Don't mess with it. You can click in it and go look, but do not. No, 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 no. Don't do any username passwords. Okay. Even though I've given you one, don't do it yet because there's going to have to be, I'm not real sure how y'all would do it yet. I know what to do, but I don't know how to tell y'all how to do it yet. So I'm looking. Okay. So end of the video. This is probably almost too long. Okay. So here we go. Let's recap. Zoom with me 1 time a week. Do your work. Have fun. Be respectful. That's always been on my wall. Try to make yourself a schedule. Make sure you can get on your websites, okay? Be kind, be nice. And I will see you Monday. I hope you watch this before Monday. And I hope we have a lot of fun trying to do this. Remember, this is new for us too, so we're not experts. You're helping me. So if there is something that you see that could be done differently, please let me know because, if this is weirding you out here, let me know, okay? I think it's kind of groovy. If you don't like it, we might can do other things. So I love y'all. I hope y'all are safe and well and feeling good. And I will Zoom to see you Zooming on Monday. Take care.